Cisgender women are not the only people who experience menstrual cycles. See, this is part of the problem when we start qualifying the word woman. Women are the only ones that have menstrual cycles, period. And that's okay. My womanhood is not threatened because a trans or non-binary person also has a cycle, because guess what? It's still going to come every 28 to 31 days and wreck my life for 6 regardless, LOL. There we go, some anti-menstruation talk, wreck your life. Girl, period is life. Period is a symbol of fertility. I don't understand. It's like we pass this sentiment on down from grandmother to mother to daughter about this hatred of period. Love your period. And there's somebody in the comments, Larry Reed, that says talk. So I guess he approves this message. I'm going to play a video from him and explain, and that's going to explain why I'm talking about this today. And we got to stop the lie that womanhood is under attack because of trans women. That's simply not true. Girls and women are not safe because we live in a society that seemingly necessitates violence against us in order to function. That's not a trans folk's fault. You see, this right here is a straw man argument. The transgender movement is dangerous to women. And I'm going to play for you why it's so dangerous to women. And attempting to normalize, to change the verbiage, and to make it okay for any person to claim that they're a woman and then get granted access into protected spaces. I wanted to go to a spa for my birthday, and at this spa, they had a women's hot tub area. They had an outdoor women's warm bath. And would you believe that I wanted to book, but I did not book because I can't guarantee that I will be safe at a place that has a woman's only bath area, because anybody is able to claim that they're a woman. They got people with whole dick and balls swinging out in the damn dressing room in front of children because they have been deluded into thinking that they're a woman. And they got their whole dick and balls hanging and swinging, slapping from side to side, frightening little girls in the dressing room. Because there is nothing scientific that can conclude XY chromosome person who claims that they're a woman is truly experiencing this mental unwellness. There are people who are doing this. Listen, I'm going to show you some videos, so stay tuned because I want to show you some stuff. I'm sure you all saw that video that went viral of the woman who was inside of the spa, and in the dressing room was a whole XY chromosome person with their dick and balls hanging out. And the woman went to complain to the staff, and the staff said that they couldn't tell this person to leave the women's dressing room.
It's okay. It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, we spa, condone that. Is that what you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he can stay there. He could stay there.
Quote unquote transgender pervert is arrested 15 months after she exposed herself to women and girls at We Spa in LA. Darren Aggie, 53, was accused of, and calling this person a she, and then marking down these crimes as if this person is a woman. Do you see how dangerous this is for us? A transgender person wanted for exposing their naked, half-erect penis. Look, half-erect penis to women in 2 separate changing rooms incidents in Los Angeles has been arrested after more than 15 months on the run. So this person is do you see how the current movement, what I'm saying is that this current movement needs to be revamped. This current movement is rooted in misogyny and capital R word culture. The suspect, 53-year-old Darren Aggie, has been charged with 5 felony counts of indecent exposure for the incidents, including an infamous altercation at We Spa, where Merger exposed herself to several women, including an underage girl. It's like, come on. I shouldn't have to see dick and balls if I don't want to. I shouldn't have to be around XY energy if I don't want to be around it, but they're constantly invading our spaces. I can't wait to show you what I have to show you, but let's get back to this real quick just so we can finish this part up and then get to the stuff that I really want to show you. Cisgender women understand the rants and attacks against trans women are rooted in the same violence that we experience as cis women, especially Black cis women. No, it's not rooted in the same violence, because the violence, God damn it, why is it that people don't understand? The violence is enacted at the hands of people who have XY chromosomes. And those same very people are now saying that they want to have access to our spaces so that we can't even be around XX chromosome people if we want to and choose to, because they're forcing their way in. Now women are not even safe in prisons because anybody, even people who have used their eggplant to ram into and hurt another person, are being allowed and granted access into women's prisons. We have no safe spaces. God, I don't understand this. Why is it that people cannot see that advocating for this is anti-woman? It's anti-woman. This is still male-centeredness because the people that you are centering are biologically male. What is it that you're not getting? I don't understand. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. This is why I can't wait to show you the videos that I have up next. Gatekeeping womanhood does us no favors. Yes, it does. Gatekeeping womanhood allows us to be able to remain a protected class. Not only that, listen, women are biologically smaller and weaker than biological males. We're smaller. Even males who are the same size as us are stronger than us by 33%. The PSI of a man's punch can shatter a woman's skeletal system. It does us favors. In the same way, you know what? I'm going to talk about that when I show you what it is that I have to show you up next. It's actually impossible and moves the goalpost for the very women gatekeepers are seeking to defend. No, it doesn't. Telling a person with a dick that they can change their license, they can change their driver's license, that they can come into women's spaces, that they can pretend as if they have their period, that they can change the language so that you go to the hospital and they're calling you a chest feeder, that they have people who are deluded, who are attempting to sue gynecologists for not wanting to put a speculum up their damn hole, your front hole. You're the one who has a front hole.
And I'm like, but you're a gynecologist office. Why wouldn't you? Well, we don't treat trans patients. So you're discriminating against me is what you're telling me.
Some man-made concoction, and now they're trying to shut down people's doctor's offices. The doctor does not want to deal with your surgical man-made hole. I'm gonna play some videos for you. Stay tight, hold tight. I got some videos for you. Because when you reduce womanhood to reproduction, what are you saying to/about quote unquote cis women who are unable to participate in that? That is moving the goalpost right there. XX chromosome adults are women. If we can't come to the agreement about that, then we can't talk about anything else. Not every cis woman has a menstrual cycle, and there are many cis women who can't get pregnant. Are they any less women? I can guarantee you that they went to the damn doctor to see what was the matter, because the expectation is that this is biologically a possibility. Oh my God, how long is this pose? This is too much. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish reading this. What I'm gonna do is I'll allow you to be able to read this. You can pause on the screen. Guess what? There's some who would actually answer yes, C-section. As foolish as they sound, we sound just as foolish when trans women compromise women and says, who am I? My cycle is no badge of honor. These cramps lay me low. I hate to see them coming. See, the woman who hates her period. It's no wonder that human beings who have been taught to hate their sex and gender are now attempting to allow people with penises to enter into their safe spaces. I can see how this is all connected because I see so many women talking about how much they hate their periods. Womanhood is so much more than reproduction. Pause it and read this BS. I'm not gonna read all of this. We don't need to be gatekeeping gender. And when we look at the legislation that's being passed around this country, it's not trans and non-binary folks' periods that are gonna be done. That's damn true. Listen, women's bodies are being policed by these politicians. What are you talking about? Name one law on the books that polices a man's body, his reproductive. A man can get a vasectomy at any age that he chooses to. There are women out there who cannot get her tubes tied without her husband's permission, even today. There are women under the age of 25 who can't get her tubes tied. You go to the doctor, you can't get your tubes tied, but if you say, hey, you know what? I want to chop off my titties, or I want to chop off my penis, if they're gonna do it, but you can't get your tubes tied because your womb is property of the damn state. We need to do all we can to make the world more just and equitable for everyone. We need to start by protecting the classes of women. Let's protect women. Listen, separate but equal, just like Jim Crow. Allow people to have their separate space, make it equal, let them have their human rights. But no, you don't have the right to stand on my square. So there's gonna be some QR codes on the screen. Contribute to the broadcast. This is part of the reason that I love being an independent broadcaster, because there's nobody who can go to my sponsor, there's nobody who can go to my employer and tell me that they want to get me fired. There's nobody who could try to cancel me for speaking the damn truth, because I don't want to be the person turning around to the back of the damn elevator because other people are turning to the back of the damn elevator, no matter how little sense it makes. Groupthink and echo chambers, sheephood. There's so many people out here who are sheep.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TanyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.